60 laps, $30,000 to win, a $100,000 feature purse. At the Nutrien Solutions Start Zone, the FALS Spring Shootout is underway at Fairbury.
The thundering herd will head down into turns 1 and 2 for the first time. Down the back straightaway, Brandon Overton going to take the race lead. The other Brandon looking to his outside. Garrett Albertson looking to his inside. Opening lap at FALS. They'll slide across the track. Brandon Overton, Brandon Shepherd, and Garrett Albertson, your top three.
It's all Brandon so far. Everson on the bottom. They're 3 wide behind them. Davenport runs in fourth. Babb through the middle. Shirley, Carson, Ferguson out at turn 4. Battle for the lead. Overton still leads at 76.
Overton probably trying not to let Brandon Shepherd get the race lead and try to run away and hide. Here comes Garrett Albertson, your pick, digging down to the inside. Good battle for the race lead as Overton tries to protect up front. Garrett Albertson's trying to sneak underneath him. Now good battle for second, side by side. Overton with a good balanced hot rod here tonight. Pulls away a little bit down the back straightaway. Brandon Shepherd trying to make it work up on the cushion, and here comes Babb for fourth.
Oh,
racing Essen for second.
Not disappointing so far. 4 laps in the books. Brandon Overton, Brandon Shepherd, Albertson, Davenport, Babb, Bruning, Shirley, Ferguson, Erb Jr., and Pierce your top 10. Brandon Overton, the heartbeat hot sauce 76. He won last Friday night at Circle City, Indianapolis, in front at Fairbury down the back straightaway.
Tire compound going to be, I imagine some ran hard, but can they make those maybe a 3 compound last a little bit longer? Good battle for that runner-up spot. In the 58 of Garrett Albertson, the 1 of Brandon Shepherd, the 49 of Jonathan Davenport down the back straightaway. Good 3-car dance for P2. You see it on screen there. Here comes Brandon Shepherd again. A good run to the outside of Jonathan Davenport. Man, now Davenport going to run to the top as Shepherd goes to the inside. Here comes Jonathan Davenport with a head of steam on Brandon Shepherd down the back straightaway. 49 making it work through the middle. Shepherd gonna surrender fourth, and here comes my pick, Jonathan Davenport. Could he do it again at FALS at 4-9? He's got a hot rod, that Nutrien Ag.
Trying to pull even with Albertson. Albertson will throw it in front of him. That'll hurt his momentum a little bit. Here comes Babb on the bottom. Babb goes side by side with Shepherd. Then it's Bruning and Brian Shirley. Right now, Overton out in front by himself, about a 6-7 car length lead, but behind him, they're side by side for second, and Davenport half a car length in third as Albertson still has second.
10 in the books, 50 to go. The first 10 have been pretty fun for the second spot. Jonathan Davenport down to the inside of Garrett Albertson. If he can find a way by and get back in that groove that he had, he's going to go to second now officially. So 49 to P2 officially. Now with 11 in, Jonathan Davenport to second, Albertson third. Here comes Babb. He's cleared Shepherd.
Oh,
Can
Babb.
Shannon Babb look at him up on the cushion to third? He's got it. Lap traffic, James.
No doubt
Here we
about
go.
it.
Look
And
at
what's the tail
Shannon
end of the
Babb.
field? Babb to the outside. He's going to look to the middle. Down to the bottom. Out at turn 4. They're trying to go 3 wide. Albertson, Babb, and Davenport still has the spot.
Starting to reel.
47 to go. They're picked up the tail end of the field, Mike.
Starting to
Daniel
reel.
Hilsebeck, the final car back there on the lead lap.
Starting to reel in your race leader, looking to go 3 wide. Brandon Overton has no idea behind him. They were 3 wide down the front straightaway. 49 and Jonathan Davenport going to look for the race lead up to number 2 down the back straightaway. It's Brandon Overton, Jonathan Davenport, Shannon Babb, Garrett Albertson, and Brandon Shepherd. Bruning trying to hold on as well for the race lead. Do we have another race leader? Nose to tail down the front straightaway. 15 in the books. It's getting fun. 45 to go. Overton, Davenport. Here comes JD at 49, your 2015 Prairie Dirt Classic champion. Not yet.
The crossover, they're side by side for third. Albertson and Babb. Babb may have the best car on the track. Babb down the back straightaway with her side by side for lead over to the Davenport. Here comes Babb, here comes Albertson. Davenport throws the slider and down the main straightaway, and we've got a new race leader. It is Jonathan Davenport.
Davenport again, Brandon Overton going to throw the slide job. Albertson there licking his chops as well as Shannon Babb. Oh my goodness, looking to go 3 wide for the race lead. Albertson down to the inside. Davenport, Brandon Overton, Garrett Albertson putting on a show with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt
Keep it
Series.
green, Mike Norris. Please stay green the rest of the way.
The spring shootout.
Look at this. Albertson on the bottom. Out at turn 4. It's still Davenport over to Albertson. Babb. And in Bruning, Tyler Bruning up to fifth. Fear the Beard, Mike Norris. Here comes the Beard down the back straightaway.
And don't look now. Bobby Pierce is up to seventh, and he's lurking in the shadows as well. 3 wide for the race lead. They'll charge off on turn number 4. Davenport's got the lead. Overton through the middle. Garrett Alberson down to the inside, looking to go 3 wide. They are. Off turn number 2 at FALS. America's Dirt Track coming to life. 20 in the books, 40 to go. Alberson.
They're still at it. 3 wide.
Behind them, they're 2 wide. Behind them, they're 2 wide. 3 by 2 by 2. Man. Here comes Bobby Pierce as well. What a battle.
Down the back straightaway, Davenport on the outside. Overton regained their lead briefly. Then it's Alberson, Bruning. Out at turn 4, down the main straightaway. Davenport still leads by a car length. A dandy race of the year candidate, as always, here at FALS. Davenport leads into turn number 3 with 20 scored.
So that top side has really been the groove here the last several laps.
22 scored.
Brandon Overton trying to reel in Jonathan Davenport. Garrett Alberson not giving up on the bottom. Tyler Bruning through the middle, as well as Shannon Babb. Now going to go after, Bobby Pierce going to go after Shannon Babb. He's going to make the pass. Now going to go after Tyler Bruning. Down the front straightaway, still Jonathan Davenport. This battle for second is good. Garrett Alberson going to drive down to the inside of Brandon Overton. Babb, Pierce, Bruning. Good 3-car battle for fourth.
Nowhere in the country will you find a race like this. Here they come out of turn 4. Davenport trying to get some breathing room. Alberson for second, not quite yet. Overton is there. Bruning, Pierce out at 2. Overton to the outside, side by side with Garrett Alberson. Pierce working up top. Bruning, Babb down low. Shepard, Shirley. It is still Davenport in front. Caution free so far with 26 laps complete, Mike.
Wow, look at all those 4 drivers right there. Brandon Overton. 58 of Garrett Alberson, the 16 of Bruning, the 18 of Babb, the 32 of Pierce, down Broadway. What a battle behind your race leader, Jonathan Davenport. 3, maybe 4 distinct grooves of racing here at the Fairbury Speedway. Brandon Overton going to go to the outside. Jonathan Davenport going to try to go to the inside of Tyler Earp. Can he make the pass? He will not. Here comes Overton. Here comes Alberson. Can they reel him in? Davenport works on turbo as they work through lap traffic. Pierce lurking in the shadows. Man, good race.
It's perfect, Mike Norris. Davenport out in front off at turn 4 behind him. Overton, Bruning to the outside, trying to squeeze by. They're 3 wide into turn 1. Alberson on the bottom. Here comes Bruning. They're going to make it 3 wide again into turn 3 briefly. Bruning on the move. Here comes the Beard. Fear the Beard goes to second, Tyler Bruning.
What a run. Brandon Overton and Bobby Pierce missed the groove there. Now he's going to go back to the outside if he can stay there. Jonathan Davenport has put a couple of lap cars between him and second running. Bruning, Alberson, Overton, Pierce to the bottom. Enter Brandon Shepard back again as well. Babb's there. Oh my goodness, what a race behind your race leader, Jonathan Davenport. They're side by side. Alberson looking to go back to second. To the inside of Bruning, Overton, Pierce, Babb, Shepard, Erb.
Shepard to the outside now, off at turn 4. It's Erb, Jr., Ferguson, and Shirley, O'Neill, and Fager behind them. Caution free so far. Hills are back in Erb. Tyler Erb a lap down. Bruning has got to clear those 2. As right now, the lead for the 49 car down the main straightaway is 1.9 seconds for JD.
And Bobby Pierce chopping to the bit if he can get by Brandon Overton right here. He can't do it off at turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Oh, little henpeck there in the back of the 76. Bobby Pierce is banging the boards and falls. He just can't clear. Brandon Overton, Tyler Bruning. Now he's going to dive down to the inside. They're sizing up Alberson. Down the back straightaway. What a race for P2 behind Davenport.
We might have 4 wide here in a moment. Who knows? Out of turn 4, it's still Davenport. Here comes second. Oh, baby, it's Bruning. Alberson working the bottom. Here comes Pierce trying to go through the middle. Can he make it work? Here comes Shepard up top. Babb down low. Here comes Carson Ferguson. Dennis Erb Jr., Hudson O'Neill. Half the field battling for the lead on the same straightaway. Are you serious?
What a battle for second. Now 3 lap cars make it 4 lap cars between Davenport, Tyler Bruning, Garrett Alberson. What a run for Tyler Bruning here tonight. Here comes Bobby Pierce. Can he finally dispose of the 76? Alberson going to go way high. Oh, and Pierce and 76 get together down the front. They're going to go 3 wide for third. Pierce on the bottom, Overton in the middle, Alberson upstairs behind Bruning in second. Now Pierce got a clear view upstairs. Man, what a race, but Jonathan Davenport,
3.5 seconds the advantage for 49. Tyler Bruning second, Garrett Alberson, Overton, Pierce, Babb, Shepard, Ferguson, Erb Jr., O'Neill. Right now, Jonathan Davenport, he's going to pick up the tail end of the field here shortly. They are still going at it behind him.
See if Pierce can full send around the 76 of Overton. He can't. Now he's going to have to deal with Shannon Babb. Here comes Pierce again. Putting the whip to it in 3-2. Trying to get around the 76. Here he comes. Oh, and Overton shuts the door. Pierce has waited long enough. There he goes.
What a move.
Can they go
he
three
slides
wide?
up the track.
Yes,
No, baby,
he's got him.
Babb, wow, on the bottom.
20 to go.
Overton trying to go through the middle, out of turn 4. Bruning is still second. Alberson is third. A titanic battle behind them.
Yes.
Halverson, I don't know what else to say. Down the back straightaway. It's going caution free so far. Keep it green. Here they come out of 4. Davenport. He still's not pick up the tail end of the field. He's coming out of turn number 2. 18 to go.
Bobby Pierce going to go to third. He stepped on it just a bit, excuse me, almost 4th. It's Tyler Bruning, then Garrett Alberson, Bobby Pierce, and Shannon Babb. Alberson going to bring it off 4. They're going to go back around Shannon Babb. What does Bobby Pierce have left? Now he's going to work through the middle. They're going to go 3 wide for 3rd. Off for turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Tires might be going away on the 32. We've stayed caution free. 16 to go.
Carson Ferguson, the Paler Motorsports 93 in the hunt now. Ferguson to 6th. Carson Ferguson to the outside. Shepard behind him. Down the back straightaway. Here comes the Lincoln to North Carolina driver. Right now, it is 4 seconds the advantage for Davenport. He has picked up the tail end of the field coming out of turn number 2, Mike.
Again, Bobby Pierce going to get to work on the 58 at Garrett Alberson. Tyler Bruning runs second. Bobby Pierce trying to clear Babb and the 58 at Garrett Alberson. Here comes the 32. The smooth operator trying to swing around the outside. Does Garrett Alberson give him some room? He does it. How about a slide job? Nobody's going to stay on the outside. This is a momentum battle for 3rd. Can Bobby Pierce get it? No. This time he's going to throw a big slider. Oh man. There over at turn number 3.
He got him a shot in the shorts. Here comes Babb. They're 3 wide. Babb, Ferguson, Pierce off of 4.
Oh,
Bruning is still second. 3rd place is incredible. Side by side by side by side. Are you serious? Here they come out of 4. Down the main straightaway. Bruning right now solid as second. Alberson, Babb right there in 18. Pierce, Ferguson, Shepard, Herb Jr. Overton is back to 9th. Thornton is up to 10th. Wow.
And here comes Bobby Pierce again. Every time you talk, John, every time you talk, Dave,
man.
man.
There's not enough room.
Nope.
Now Pierce on the bottom. Alberson up top. Garrett will have the down the back straightaway. Babb is there. Shannon has climbed to 3rd. Alberson on the outside. And Donald McIntosh spins on the front straightaway.
We needed
that. Man.
We
and the
need
Coleman
that.
Farms racing caution is out. I feel like that guy there, I needed a cigarette. Did you see that guy? Are you kidding me? I don't even smoke. 12 to go. As Davenport trying to put a lap on him.
Caught that tire at the over in turn number 3 and 4. Caught one of those inside tires and
well, that'll clear out traffic.
Wow, as he comes sliding into your screen right there.
So Overton led laps 1 through 16. Davenport's led ever since. But 2nd and 3rd and 4th, I've run out of ink in my ink pen. I mean, that's where I'm at right now in all of this. 11 to go. It's Jonathan Davenport, Tyler Bruning, Shannon Babb is 3rd, Alberson 4th, Pierce is 5th, Ferguson 6th, Shepard 7th, Dennis Herb Jr. 8th, Thornton is 9th, O'Neill is 10th. Any of those top 10 could win this race, right?
You know who we could borrow a Siggy from? Racing Jason. Maybe he could help us out here tonight. He's probably excited back there. 11 to go, James. Who you got? Davenport has looked good, man. He has had some balance in that 49. I like the 16 pick, but can 32 still lurking there?
You can't get the track any better than this. Matt Curl, thank you. Here we come out of turn 4. Back underway, new turn exclusions, restart zone. Here comes Babb to the outside. Babb to the outside. He'll have a run out of 2. Down the back straightaway. Shannon Babb bumps the wall. Down the back straightaway. Goes for 2nd. Here comes Pearson, 32. JD still leads in the Coleman Farms Racing. Caution is out for rookie Dan Ebert in turn 2. Deep breath. Take another puff on your Marlboro because we've got 11 to go yet.
We get excited.
I've never smoked in my life, but I may start after this because I am nervous as all get out because.
I don't. If that high side could just come in, you know what I mean? Like,
you mean it's not come into it already?
I mean, yes, no, it has, but I mean, it's Davenport has just been so good up there. Got a good look at the.
See the rookie Dan Ebert, the Minnesota driver, the former USMTS modified racer.
Ooh, yeah. Had one on the bottom, one just below him. Tell you what, talk about some good-looking swag right there. 360 and Dan Eber, guys.
Guys, as you look at this Delaware double file restart real quick, if the top's going to work, it's going to work with who you've got on the outside. Pierce, Shepard, the 20 RT and the 76.
Through next solutions, restart zone back underway. Babb gets a good restart. Davenport into one. Shannon Babb, he'll get the run out of two. Down the back straightaway. Here comes Babb. Down the back straightaway on the outside. Alverson works the bottom on Pierce. They're side by side by side by side through the rest of the field, but Davenport out in front by himself.
Looking good, man. Tyler Bruning shuts the door on Shannon Babb. Took all his momentum away, and he goes way up the track. Pierce, here comes Shepard now. Boy, Bruning did everything he had to do, took all the momentum away from Babb, and here comes Shepard. Shepard throws a slider at Pierce. Pierce to his outside, but Shepard snatches it away.
Here comes
as
20
Davenport
RT.
tries to run away, 9 to
Carson
go.
Ferguson. Hudson O'Neill tries to dump in the Coleman Farms Racing. Caution is back out with 9 laps to go.
Looks like debris in the backstretch, possibly.
Oh, Spatola's over there. Mike Spatola,
sorry.
3-time and reigning track champion. He's got a right rear tire down, guys, as he heads to the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit. Not a front row pole show here tonight at Fairbury. Davenport, Bruning, Babb, Alverson, Shepard, your top 5. Single file restart from here on out. Davenport off a turn for the Nutrient Solutions restart zone back underway. Your guess is as good as mine. Who's going to win this race? Shepard's going to go to the outside, down the back straightaway. He's going to go to 4th. He wants 3rd. He may not be done yet. Off of turn 4, it's Davenport, and Shepard is going to go all the way to 3rd from 5th on that lap.
Oh, here comes all of a sudden Brandon Shepard getting it wound up. Shades of the PDC several years ago. Down the back straightaway. Oh, James, the FALS magic. A strike of the wand. Could we have some FALS magic? 7 to go. Davenport, Bruning. And here comes the Rocket One. Oh, my goodness. Can it happen here tonight? Here they come, James.
They're closing on him. Shepard goes the crossover. What a move. That's got to be the slicker graphic. Slickest move of the race so far, and it's not done yet. And Bruning got him by half a car length. They bumped on the front straightaway. Shepard now get the momentum out at 2. We've got 6 to go. Coming up on 5 to go. Shepard's going to go back to 2nd. Jonathan, no way. Doggone it. And we got a wreck at turn 1, and that is the top 2 in the points.
Wow.
Thornton and Moran, are you kidding me? In turn number 1, guys.
Yeah, Ricky Thornton Jr. had gone around, and Devin got in there, and too much head of steam could not get woed up. 6 to go, business picking up. And wow, what a race for the top spot, and a heartbreak right there for the top 2 guys. The Big River Steel chase for the championship presented by ARP.
Guys, Frank Heckenus Jr. is going to pull in as well. Devin Moran made pretty hard contact when he slid in there and grabbed the 20 RT. They're going to work right now on the front end, especially the left front and the filler panel of the 20 RT of Ricky Thornton Jr. Devin Moran, it looks like Chuck Kimball and the crew will be going to work on the number 99 as he's made his way into the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit as well.
6 to go. Dave Warren Power Sports replay on what happened going into turn 1 right there.
Oh, yeah. Thornton got into the back of whoever that is.
Moran had nowhere to go, and as Dustin said, Moran slides into him. So the top 2 in the points, Moran to the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit. Both cars have to go to the tail.
And unfortunately for Brandon Shepard, Tyler Bruning's got back around him there. So all that work
Shepard touched on the front straightaway.
All that work Shepard did now. Babb,
Still 6 to go.
Just kind of a tough restart there for Babb. Yep. So
well, I think Thornton here got into the side of Garrett Alberson's car.
There, we were right.
So Davenport, Bruning, Shepard, Babb, Pierce, top 5. Then it's Alberson, Dennis Erb Jr., Ferguson, O'Neill, and so now 10th will be Overton. Wow, okay.
How about what a run for Fager?
Restart.
Good run for Jason Fager as well.
All right, let's send it home here. Hopefully green the rest of the way. Jonathan Davenport up at turn 4 at the Nutrient Solutions restart zone. Back underway, 6 to go at Falls.
You know where Brandon Shepard's going to go. He's going to bang the boards, bring Pierce with him down the back. Gosh, he's got a good hot rod here late, James. This is going to be fun. Brandon Shepard, Tyler Bruning, and Jonathan Davenport. 3 cars to settle the score. Pierce trying to come along for the ride as well. Here comes Brandon Shepard. Does he have the run? He does. Big slider coming.
Crossover. He does the crossover. He throws the slider. Shepard to go to second. Davenport not so good off of 4. Pierce up top. 4 to go for $30,000. They're side by side for second. Down the back straightaway.
Wow.
Brandon Shepard.
Wow.
He will clear Bruning. 3 to go, Mike. Does he have enough to get around Jonathan Davenport up at turn 4?
Brandon Shepard, the rocket one down the front straightaway. Gonna go after the 49 of Jonathan Davenport. And they come back by 2 to go down the back straightaway. Do we see a slider now? We do not. Brandon Shepard gonna follow in. Jonathan Davenport gonna have to bang the boards. Half a mile to go. 30 grand on the line. Thank you.
2 to go into 1. Davenport is going to the top. Shepard behind him. He'll bang the cushion out of 2. He'll get the run. Will he do the crossover? Into 3. He's going for it. Shepard for the lead. He's got it. Can he make it stick? The Barris performance. 1 left to go. Davenport.
Well, they touched on the front straightaway.
Shepard will have to do it again. Here we go. Out at 2. Shepard's going to go to the top. Now he goes to the bottom. Davenport blocking him. Here they come out of 4. Down the main straightaway. Jonathan Davenport. Oh, man, what a finish.
What a drive. What a show. A flow case here tonight at Falls with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Jonathan Davenport drives the absolute perfect final lap. Keeps Brandon Shepard at bay. Meanwhile, Bobby Pierce goes to the podium. Bruning 4th, Bab 5th, Dennis Erb charges to 6th, Hudson O'Neill 7th, Garrett Alberson 8th, Carson Ferguson 9th, Dalton Wilson comes home 10th. Hashtag Falls delivers another one here tonight with the Lucas Oil Late Model Industries, the spring shootout presented by Titan Industries on Flow. What a damn race.
As he climbs out of the car, your winner here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and he's already taking a big old drink. How about it? Out of Blairsville, Georgia, Superman Jonathan Davenport. Normally, we see him just hold the steering wheel up in the air. You gave a big pump out of that one, man. How much did that win mean to you? Well, first off, what the hell did you think when you saw the Rocket One slide by you down in 3 and 4 with a lap to go?
That's about how I figured it was going to happen. I kept watching the board, and then I seen the one get to 3rd, then I seen the one get to 2nd. I'm like, well, I know pretty much where he's probably going to be, so I crept up just a little bit, and I don't know if it killed my exit speed down there or whatever, but then I heard him, so then I just went ahead and set up for the crossover. I just barely got him back. I got into him right there at the flag stand. I hope I didn't mess him up too bad. And then I just tried to block down the back straightaway and kind of slide myself there. Man, I can't even talk. I think I held my breath the last 2 laps there. Just an awesome feeling to come back here in front of all these fans. The only thing I was thinking about when I was going back through there last time, I stopped over and took a big bow for the back straightaway, but hadn't went through droop techs yet, so I didn't want to do that and then fail or something, something stupid like that happened. But oh man, feels good to be back in victory lane here at Falls. It's been a long time, 10 years, so definitely awesome.
I don't know if you know this, you had a 4.5 second lead before that first caution came out, and then that rash of cautions after that. What did you have to adjust, either driving style or in terms of the race car? What did you have to adjust through that little rash of cautions there towards the end of the race?
The first one was okay. I felt like I took back off pretty good there and got a decent lead there. And then they kept coming. And then that would just give people other opportunities to try different things. So, I don't know. Just thanks to my guys. Corey, Tyler, and Cole, they've done a great job. It's been cool traveling the last week with Nick Hoffman. Me and him talked before the race, and he ran the B main kind of like me and him have similar driving styles, so he kind of told me where he was at, and we bounced ideas off of each other, so we threw a couple of things at this thing, and man, it was really good. We had to win through the middle again, but we still was passing cars dead around the tires and up around the top. So this thing was pretty maneuverable. So hats off to my guys, and hats off to my sponsors for sticking with us. You know, Nutrient Ag Solutions, they're more of a partner than a sponsorship. They've been with Lance Landers longer than I've been there, and thank goodness for Lance and Daryl Landers to give me this opportunity. I think this is like 7 years we've been together now, so hopefully we got 7 more with us. But got to thank Dynagrow, Seed, ASC Warranty, Penske Shocks, Longhorn Chassis, Longhorn Dynamics with the Penske Shocks, Burt Transmissions, VP Fuels, everybody, Mark Martin Automotive, Bobcat of Batesville. I know I'm missing some. Burt, Midwest Sheet Metal. Sorry, Chris. Say hello to Rachel and Blaine watching back home. Mom, Dad, everybody. Wow, just great feeling. I was after last night starting up front and kept fading back. I was ready to get out of Illinois, but I kind of like it a little bit better now.
Last question. You talked about doing the parade lap around the track and seeing all the fans. What does Fairbury Speedway mean to Jonathan Davenport?
Yeah, it's just a special place for sure. Like everybody knows, it's probably not my favorite place, but when it races right, it is awesome, and we can move all over it tonight. It's just an awesome facility. I was kind of questioning how wet they had this thing early, and hey, brother, thank you, man. And but you know, hey. They do track prep, and we work on race cars, so I'm just going to let them do their deal and not say any more about it. I told Rigsby, I said, I sure hate to pay the water bill for this place this month because y'all sure have poured it to it tonight. But anyway, thanks to them for making the great calls on the track prep, and my guys for making great calls on this race car, and you see where we're parked.
He is the winner of the Fall Spring Shootout presented by Titan Industries. How about another round of applause, Fairbury, for Superman Jonathan Davenport. Ben Shelton has caught up with your second place finisher, Brandon Shepard.
Coming home in position number 2, Brandon Shepard. You laid it all out there. This place went insane. I know you wanted to win, but how much fun was it to run this number 1 car around this place tonight?
It's always good to be here at Falls, especially to be back in the Rocket House car. It means the world to me that them guys gave me the opportunity to come back, and felt really good tonight. You know, we had a good car all night long, and there at the beginning of the race, I was trying to keep my tires underneath me a little bit, but I couldn't really go that good at the beginning. And then once the track started to get, the slicker the track got, the better I got. So I guess that's a good sign, but couldn't do it out. All my great crew, Mark, Danny, Austin, Joel, they've been working their tails off night in and night out on this thing. Appreciate them. All the great sponsors on this thing. Petroff Towing, Valvoline, Seabrook Calf Ranches, Ace Metalworks, Gunner's Honey, Styles Marina Maintenance, Gary Hop at Performance Grading, appreciate him. No, I'm going to forget some people again tonight, but Durham Racing Engines, Franklin Enterprise, Collins Brothers, just everybody involved with this team. I got my beautiful family here tonight, so it means the world to have my wife and kids here. And then, of course, my dad and grandpa wouldn't have a racing career without them guys. So over the top, thankful for them. And, you know, my dad sacrificed his racing career for me to race. So he doesn't know how much that means to me. And proud of him and his business he's building, and my grandpa also. And just super thankful for my family and all the people behind me. Hopefully we can keep this thing rolling and, you know, hopefully get us a win here eventually.
How much do you love these fans here?
Oh, it's amazing, man. They get fired up and rowdy, and it's just come on down to the pits afterwards, everybody. We appreciate it for sure.
It's a party at Rocket 1. It's a runner-up finish, but he's home tonight. Brandon Shepard in second. Meanwhile, I feel a driver that used every inch of this racetrack comes home in third tonight. Bobby Pierce, I think everybody was watching those two battle it out for the lead at the end, but man, you fell back early, you rallied. How did you get to the podium there in the closing laps?
Just started driving crazy on the cushion. That was like the only spot that my car would really take off. Of course, I kind of got held up through the middle portions of the race pretty bad, and I feel like that's happened almost every race this week. You know, when we're fast through that middle stage of the race, like I just can't go anywhere. So all in all, you know, pretty good week. We've got lots of podiums and a win, so we'll take it, move on. But got to get a little better, so maybe go into Marshalltown and see what we got. I'm excited to get the other car out because I've just had this car here, it's pissing me off. So congrats on JD Shepard on the win, and move on from here, see what we got.
A lot of guys early worried about the racetrack, but man, it felt like the track you won the PDC on, what the people love out of Fairbury. What's Bobby Pierce's reaction to the feature that you had tonight?
Oh, it was super slippery. I mean, I think like JD shot up through there pretty quick, looked like he had good drive. You know, if you could make it work in the middle and bottom stuff, that was good. I didn't really want to have to beat my stuff up there. It felt super flat, and you were just leaning on a curb, and we kind of had that a lot lately. We had it at Lincoln, had it at Farmer City and stuff, so it was tricky, very technical, very, very tough to pass on, but it was a good track for some racing. I know Shepard got through there and had a good battle for the lead, and I was trying to get to third in time so I could see it happen, and if something happened, maybe I'd get there in time, but all in all, pretty good night, pretty good track.
Bobby Pierce comes home in third. Mike, James,
Oh, my.
Fairbury delivers once again, guys.
Never disappoints, does it?